Well, hello there. Now, my name is Tommy Cockles, and, oh, yes, indeed. The telling of my life story could never be considered to be complete without telling you about the event of my wedding. Oh, it really was a marvellous affair, you see. When I married my wife, Marie, it was like the lifting of a great stone from the front of a cave that was my heart. Oh, yes. Well, the service was held at St Paul's Youth Centre in Bristol, and there was over 500 guests there, all crammed into a small marquee, rather like an Indian powwow. And do you know what? Marie and I didn't know a soul there. Apparently they're all friends of the vicar. But they certainly ate a lot anyway. But we got a marvellous host of wedding gifts given to us. We were given an early granite teas made, a wonderful oak chest filled to the top with felt pens, and that was donated by James Caan, who was starring in the musical version of Rollerball at the Garrick at the time. But, oh, it was a wonderful service, it really was. And at the end of the service, the vicar released 2 doves and a small possum owned by Johnny Morris into the congregation, and then gave a short speech about the rise of communism in the West. Oh, but it was wonderful. And, oh, sends me off, you see. Now, my best man was my old pal, Len Graveney, and the night before he had a wonderful stag night for me, and all my friends were there from the stage and screen. There was Jimmy Edwards and Lord Dacre, Chris Quentin, and many, many more. And, oh, yes, he's a lovely lad. And we started off in the Wartholes Knob in Leabridge Road, Hackney at 5:30, and by 8 o'clock I was drunk as an airline pilot. I really was steaming. And we ended up at the Claremont Hotel, where we met Ollie Reed and Richard Harris, and then it got very, very male and very drunk, and there was lots of slapping of thighs and lavatorial humour and so forth. And then Ollie, he ordered a carafe of Jameson's whiskey, and he drank it down in one. Oh, he was a wild boy, that one. And then he ordered another one, and he held me across the chest and poured it down my throat. Oh, dear, and the room began to spin, and it grew very fraught, and I haven't been in so much pain since I sat on my sword during the filming of The Robin of Sherwood with Lorne Green. But, well, what comes next, you may ask? The honeymoon. And I've chosen to have a cruise on the lovely inland waterways and rivers of one of Europe's most beautiful cities, Birmingham. But Marie wouldn't have it, and so we went off to Brücken in East Germany, and that was in the old days before Pink Floyd knocked the wall down, you see. Oh, yes, but we had a wonderful time. The first night the honeymoon was a bit odd, actually. Marie grew very tense and she kept trying to climb into my bed, and but she soon calmed down. Yes, yes. And the next morning we got up bright and early, and off we went to find the beach. But we couldn't find the beach, so instead we came back to the hotel and scrubbed the steps down. They were gleaming like silver, I can tell you. During the evening, we saw a wonderful rendition of Wind in the Willows by the Stuckenbaum players, and they were naked as jaybirds, though. Unfortunately, on the second day, Marie caught her head in a jar and nearly suffocated. And after that, she grew a bit wistful and stayed in. But do you know what? Next year is our canvas wedding anniversary. And we've never had a single row. Well, 2 rows. But they really were marvellous times, and thank you very much. And my name's Tommy Cockles, and I'll see you all soon.